President here. I figured I'd come by and wanted to take a good look at the plane, because hopefully it's going to be my plane in a few months. But I also thought you guys might get lonely because the Vice President doesn't answer questions from reporters.
What type of weirdo behavior, American tragedy type behavior? I mean, Kamala Harris may need Kevin Costner up in here, because she got somebody kind of acting stalkerish, to be honest. JD Vance showed up at the Tarmac in Wisconsin, where Kamala Harris and Tim Walz arrived in the Air Force Two. And he had the audacity, I know I say that a lot, the audacity, but the other side, Trump and Vance, seem to have a lot of audacity and weirdo behavior. But he had the audacity to speak on how he wanted to go check out the Air Force Two plane, because that would soon be his future plane. First of all, it's not your future plane. It's currently not your plane. And you shouldn't be approaching the vice president of these United States that way. That is surely, in my opinion, a security issue. But then, as he was doing that, trying to be funny, he approached the press that was there and tried to call out Kamala, claiming she wasn't a real prosecutor. First of all, how is Kamala Harris not a real prosecutor? She was a DA. She was an attorney general for many, many, many years. She's a real prosecutor, Vance. I don't know what you're talking about. Are you a real politician? Because at one point, you didn't like Trump. Now you like Trump. Now you're his running mate. You called Trump names. So who are you really? In my opinion, he's probably just salty because Tim Walz really called him out about his couch behavior the other night. Now, I know they say that's not really true, but it's hilarious nonetheless. But his main point with talking to the press was trying to call Kamala Harris out for herself not having done an interview yet. Now, when it comes to that, Kamala Harris at one point was not the presidential nominee. Joe Biden was the presidential nominee. All of this has started to happen really at rapid speed. And she just became officially the nominee because she just got all the delegates. So I can understand why Kamala has not done a sit-down interview for the past 2 weeks. Now, having said that, I do think that now that she's officially become the nominee, now that she has picked her vice president, I do feel, yes, it is time for her to do a serious sit-down interview. And of course, she's capable. She's done many interviews. You know, I don't like JD Vance's approach, almost acting like she's not capable of doing an interview. She's more than capable of doing an interview. She's just probably trying to ensure that she had everything in order prior to doing a sit-down interview. But I hope she does it soon so that it quiets the Trump-Vance team. Because as usual, they like to spin and create false narratives. Because here's the thing, Kamala Harris, she is extremely popular right now. I really don't think her followers care about an interview per se, but I know at some point she is going to have to do one. But right now, I mean, she's so popular. Matter of fact, look at this photo of cars trying to get into her rally in Wisconsin today. And I'll read what this photo says. They said, the line to get into the Kamala rally in Wisconsin today, no obnoxious flags, no lifted F-150s, no grifters peddling gear, no matching hats or cheap Temu gold sneakers. No one weirdly making it their whole personality, just normal Americans who support this historic campaign. How refreshing. Yes, very refreshing. And I know that once Kamala is ready to do her interview, she'll be ready with the proper answers. She'll be able to clearly set out what her policies will be as president, because there's a lot of false narratives on that. She'll probably get into some of the other false narratives that are coming out about her. Hopefully she'll just clear a lot of things up. Then once she does that, she'll debate Trump. Once she does that, we're ready to rock and roll and vote Kamala Harris into office. I'm Stacey Brewer, and this is H Blue's Word. Peace.
It's